Mike coming at you. Right now, it's early morning, a little later than I should be out. It's about 8:45 here Minnesota time, and I'm out hitting the garage sales. Now, a lot of the time I'll get out at 7:30. I feel that's a great time because a lot of sales start at 8 o'clock. So sometimes you can catch them setting up. Now, sometimes I hold back a little bit. It's a rainy day here in Minnesota. People are a little bit more laid back on bad weather days and a little nervous to start their sales. So, it's later in the year as well. It's middle of July. A lot of times sales won't open up at that point between 8:30 and 9. At least that's what I'm shooting on. Also, it's Wednesday. Sales now are starting always on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Hell, I've even seen them starting on a Tuesday. So basically, being that it's about 8:45 right now, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to get out there. It's persistence really is the big payoff, getting out there consistently. That is how you're going to win this game of picking. And a lot of people, of course, go through Craigslist to find sales. They look in the local newspapers. I myself, I get on the drive, a grid almost, of places that I go constantly and know well, and good areas. And that's what we're doing right now. Me and Todd are out, we're driving. We're going to find something. At least we'll keep our fingers crossed, because that's all you can do. Back to you soon, Metal Mike. Stuff's in the garbage man. Well, Todd, what do you think, honestly, with this weather? What are the chances of us finding anything? I'm a little optimistic today with the rain and all, but...
Yeah, we've been out a half hour, and I haven't even seen one sign, so I'm not too optimistic about it.
That's true, but you got to also remember that look at what we've covered maybe in a half an hour. We've only maybe gone, what, a mile and a half. There's still a little kind of a route that what I do is I drive, getting back on that subject. I don't look up on Craigslist. I don't look up on in the newspaper. I really kind of go out and wing it. So what we're doing is we're just hitting areas over here in Columbia Heights, northeast Minneapolis. I got Todd with me. We're on University Avenue, and we're headed, I guess we're headed south. We're going to go down in the little art district area and see if we can find any old seniors having a sale. I got Lucky Todd with me, and we're going to hit it.
It's not having any luck. No parking signs. That's all that's going on.
You know what, though, Todd? I can actually feel it. I can feel a sale.
All right.
And if anything, the reason maybe we're not seeing one yet is this weather. But it's not that bad, and someone here is going to get a little antsy and put a sign up. They're kind of waiting, I got this vibe. See, it isn't always sunshine when you're picking. We are out early morning here in Minnesota. It is dark. But that might be the saving grace when we find that garage sale. We're going to find one. And if not, oh well. It's kind of fun to drive out of this madness.
Yeah, even though you found a sale.
Well, we found a sale, but look at this weather. We can't get out of the vehicle. We're going to sit in here. We're going to check it out. Look at it coming down. There's our sale.
Expect some hail here in a second.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Here, we'll look.
Minnesota.
Look at that. Oh. All right, we went out picking today, not successful at all. I'm not too surprised. It's a Wednesday, and like it usually goes, the story goes with garage sales. Usually they are Friday and Saturday, but now with it, times have changed kinda. I touched on it before. Now really any day of the week can be a garage sale day, but we made the effort. We went out there. We found 2 garage sales, but there were thunderstorms in the ones that was just coming down. We watched a dog that was chained to a tree, ran around the tree back and forth so many times. It was sad to see. Keep that dog over there. He's tortured. Look at him. He's running around the tree panicking. Oh, that poor dog. You got the chain all wrapped up tight. And then they just literally, we found a sale just as the rain started to pour, and they eventually just pulled the door shut. And then we waited maybe even 5 to 10 minutes, maybe even 15 minutes,
like we could have
thinking it would
anyway.
let up.
Yeah.
Nothing. It didn't let up. We came home. We packed it in for the day. That's going to happen, you know, and that's okay. And you sit there and say, well, why would I waste all that gas? Why would I go? Because you put the effort into it, and that's what it's all about, is getting out there. And that's what will pay off on those days. That's when you will find something, that little extra effort. You know, you got to remember, today was crappy outside, but we still went out and picked. Now, most people didn't even go out. Now, it didn't work out in our favor, but the effort was there, and usually it does pay off. So don't let that beat you down, and sometimes you can even go weeks, even months without finding stuff at garage sales. It's not always going to be your bread and butter, simply meaning that it's not always there and you can't rely on it. So that's why it's important to also be able to go to thrift stores, to also be able to get out there and even do some old school picking in dumpsters and in the alleys and such. Though I kind of don't do that too much anymore. For anyone else that's just starting out in the picking business, that's a good way to build your empire, is simply getting out there and driving a route of alleys where you grew up, good places to pick. Good neighborhoods obviously are the best, but even the inner city, don't let that scare you out. You say, well, there's nothing in the inner city. It's lots of poverty. There's lots of old homes in the inner city that are owned by families and stuff that's been stacked up in the basement for years and years, and they just throw it out. Truth be known, some of my best finds have been in the alley. But so you have to kind of be able to adjust with the flow. You know, didn't find anything garage sale, and maybe you swing through an alley and you find something. So just keep picking. Now, Todd, I know today that you were kind of bummed out. We don't get together too often to go out there and pick. We didn't get to find nothing. It seems the last couple times. What do you think about today? How did you feel about going out there and at least putting the effort?
You have to take your chances, or you're not going to reap any rewards. So, I mean, we had no idea what we're going to go out and find, but, you know, made the commitment to come over, and at least I'm showing that I am going to go out and give it a shot no matter what, because if we don't go out, we're going to get nothing anyway. So have to do it.
And that's important if you have a partner that you go out picking with. A lot of you, I'm sure, are just pickers by yourself, but if you do have a buddy, if you're going to have someone, you need to be able to rely on them. If they say they're going to come over in the morning, and then they start dragging their feet, oh, it's rainy and stuff, that's going to drag you down. You can't spend your time waiting around for people or having people that just don't have the motivation, because passion and motivation are going to take you over those humps when things are low. You just got to keep picking. It's as simple as that. And if you don't have that passion, then you're totally in the wrong game and you should move on. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Metal Mike, everyone,
We'll try.
good luck picking.
Yep.
Go find some treasure.